By name, I'm Okuni Simon, doing a Bachelor of Arts with Education, Econ History as subject combination. I'm going to present about a project that was selected, or that I selected, that is all about bee farming, which is also termed as apiculture. But I'm going to discuss or present on its outputs, outcomes, impacts, and milestones in line with their indicators. Bee farming, which is also termed as apiculture, is just like the rearing of bees with a crucial purpose or crucial purposes. Take, for example, the collection of honey, beeswax, and other products. And this has been carried out in a number of rural areas, not only the rural areas, but also in urban areas for crucial purposes as creation of employment opportunities, collection of honey, beeswax, among others. Looking at the outputs, the first output that I have, it is market access and value addition. But first of all, output refers to tangible and measurable results that a project aims to achieve. With tangible, therefore, we refer to what, or we refer to something that we can touch. It implies that what a project aims at, or what people aim at in a project. The first one is market access and value addition. By looking at market access and value addition, we are trying to look at how we can link to the markets, and how we can add value to the product which has been got from the project. Take, for example, having got the honey, which other value addition is added to the product. The first indicator on the market access and value addition as the output, we have the number of market channels. The number of market channels, we are trying to look at the number of marketing centers that we are connected with, or that the project managers are connected with. It implies that if there are a number of channels, or if there are a number of markets that we have created, or that we are linked with, it implies that the project is successful. The second indicator is value added products. Looking at the value added products, as we said, it is all about adding value to the product. That it implies that bee farming is a creation and sale of value added products. If there is value addition in the product that has been produced, take, for example, honey infused cosmetics, candles, honey wine, among others, it implies that there is a success in the project. Another output is, another indicator on the output is product pricing and demand. What we mean by product pricing is all about the price that we are to charge for the product, and the demand, we are trying to look at the consumers that are going to consume the output or the product that we have got. Therefore, if the price is highly charged and there is higher demand for that product from the consumers, it implies that we are achieving our intended output. I would like also now to go to the project outcomes. Project outcomes refers to the broader changes or results from the project outputs. The first indicator under project outcomes we have increased income generation. With increased income generation, it implies that if there is higher revenue that has been generated or that has been got from the what? From the project, or from the out of the what? The sales from the products. Therefore, we are trying to say that if there is higher incomes generated out of the what? Out of the product, we greatly see that the project is progressing. Under this increased income generation, we have the first indicator as honey production and sales. If there are a larger quantity or larger quantities which are produced out of the honey, or which are, if there is a larger quantity of honey produced and it is sold within a given period of time, it implies that the project is successful. Another indicator under outcome, we also have pollination services. We all know that bees help in the pollination of our crops, or bees act as the pollinating what? Agents. Therefore, if they act as a pollinating agents for our what? For our crops, including fruits, vegetables, and nuts, there will be what? Increased production in agriculture sector. On the other hand, another indicator, we have hive product diversification. Hive product diversification simply means in addition to honey, beekeepers can derive revenue from other hive products such as beeswax, royal jelly, and pollen. Let's also try to look at the project impacts. Project impacts, these are long-term effects of a project on a community or environment. That means what the project can bring to the community or to the environment or to the people living in the community. The first project impact is economic growth. What we mean by economic growth? It means the percentage increase in the level of output. If there is greater increase in the level of output that has been produced in the project, it implies that there is what? Economic growth. Therefore, income generated from beekeeping, community members were also able to invest in other income generating activities, or to in other income generating activities, in order to improve on their living standards. Under economic growth, the first indicator, we have increase in agriculture productivity. What do we mean by increase in agriculture productivity? Increase in agricultural productivity simply means the agricultural output has also been what? Increased, or agricultural output has also what? Increased as a result of apiculture, or as a result of bee farming. As we said that bees help in the pollination of our crops. Therefore, if the bees help in the pollination of our crops, we are going to what? Get better yields, or we are going to get mature yields out of what? Out of our agriculture production. That means if our agriculture production increases, it implies that there is what? Economic growth. Another indicator under the impact, we also have job creation and income generation. By us looking at job creation and income generation, with job creation, it implies that there is what? Creation of employment opportunities. And income generation, it implies that if the individuals or if people have been what? Have been employed as marketers, as hive builders, as beekeepers, they will be in position to get the jobs, and after getting the jobs, they earn money. That is why we are seeing that job creation and the income generation. Another indicator under the impact, we also have diversification of raw economies. By us trying to look at diversification, we also try to see that not only depending on other sectors, take for example, or on other projects, take for example, livestock keeping and others. We also see that this bee farming, or also termed as what, apiculture, helps in the diversification of in the economy, because if the farmers are not only relying on the on livestock, and they also getting the incomes from where? From bee farming, it implies that there is a economic growth in an economy. Let's also try to look at the milestones. What we mean by milestones, these are key points or achievements that a project aims to accomplish at a specific period of time. Take for example, if the project had aimed at constructing around 70 beehives, and maybe in 1 month or in 3 months they have constructed around 40, and the other in the 6 months they have also constructed around around 30. That means in total there will be 70. It implies that the project has achieved its milestone. So first of all, the first milestone, we have construction and distribution of beehives. By looking at construction and distribution of beehives, this project aimed at constructing and distributing a total of 50 beehives in number, and in the first 3 months a number of beehives were constructed, and around 20 beehives were constructed, and in the 6th month they also constructed around 30 beehives. Let's also try looking at the indicators under the milestone, which is the construction and distribution of beehives. We have availability of suitable beekeeping habitats. By us looking at the availability of suitable beekeeping habitats, we are trying to look at those boxes which are created for the bees to be living in. They should be they should be suitable enough, or they should be well organized. Therefore, if there are suitable beekeeping habitats, or those boxes that are always put for the bees, it implies that the project has achieved its milestone. Another indicator on the milestone, which is construction and distribution of beehives, we have integration of hives within the farm layout. By us looking at the term integration, it means merging or coming together. Therefore, if a number of beehives have been constructed and they have been merged together or integrated, it implies that the project is progressing and it is milestone has been achieved. The last milestone, we have synergistic management practices. Synergistic management practices simply involves adopting or adoption of practices that benefit both bees and others. Take for example, if there is favorable environment for both honeybees and or for the bees, we are trying to look at the point is synergistic management practices. Synergistic management practices, we are trying to look at the practices which are done alongside the project, which is apiculture or bee farming. Therefore, if there are practices which are done out or outside the farming of bees, take for example agroforestry, for the bees, for this bee hives or the boxes to be put, it implies that the project is successful or the project is progressing. As I conclude, or in conclusion, therefore, promoting sustainable apiculture practices can have a significant positive impact on the environment, socio-economic status of communities, and the social well-being. As well-designed project with clear outcomes, outputs, impacts, and milestones can effectively promote sustainable apiculture practices in rural communities. Thank you.